All right, welcome to sleeperbbq. Today we're going to do some barbecued spicy meatball subs. Our ingredients are going to be a shredded cheddar cheese, cream cheese. I'm going to add some bacon bits to it, and you have the recipe calls for a half a pound of beef and a half a pound of breakfast sausage. I'm using a little more than a pound of a spicy breakfast sausage, but I'm also using a pound of my hamburger I grind with a jalapeno bacon in it. Then you have your regular, whatever seasonings that you want to use. I'm sure I'll be using the cow shake. And you also want a barbecue sauce. Now I wanted a barbecue sauce that had a sweetness to it. And unfortunately my Blues Hogs raspberry chipotle barbecue sauce I ran out of, and I forgot to get some more, so that's all on me. So all you gotta do is, one of the ingredients I did forget was 3 to 4 large jalapeno peppers that are diced up. I diced them up a little bit. It probably could have been a little smaller because I know my wife, she's going to prefer that, not a whole lot. I mean, I actually stopped at 3.5 instead of 4. She'll eat them, but she just is not a huge fan of something real hot. But I think we'll be all right here. These things, once they cook, and I did de-seed them so that they wouldn't be as spicy, but deveined and de-seed them, which is going to help with that little bit of a kick that they would have normally. So let me finish getting this all diced up, and we'll bring you right back. Called for just a half a cup of cheddar cheese. I'm probably going in a little more than a half a cup, and I'm using a pre-shredded sharp cheese, so don't hate me. The cream cheese I have in the refrigerator because I have to dice it up later, and I want to try and keep it as hard as I can for right now. So if I let it sit out, got the wood stove going out here. It's going to soften up a little bit. I'm afraid I won't be able to cut it. Bacon bits, these are just potato toppers. That's probably about 1/4 of a cup, I would say. Maybe a little bit more, but never hurts to have too much, right? Our favorite go-to seasonings. All right, so the seasoning we're going to use is Uncle Steve's Competition Cow Shake. Great stuff. All of his products are great. If you haven't tried it, I suggest you do so. If you place an order, put sleeperbbq in the comments of your order, and he'll throw a little something extra in the package for you. That's probably about 2 tablespoons to the 2 pounds of meat. I'm going to put my diced jalapenos into the bowl. I can do this without spilling it everywhere. Alright, so I am going to use gloves today. Some of y'all may know I'm just not a glove person. I'm cooking for my wife and I. If I was cooking for a bunch of people, the pot's making noises. If I was cooking for a bunch of people, yes, I would have would be wearing my gloves. But today I'm only cooking for my wife and I. But I'm going to wear the gloves because I'm messing with the jalapeno peppers. So. One of the ingredients I forgot to mention. I didn't really forget to mention it because I did say we ran out of the Blues Hog. But I'm putting this Kinder's, I wanted a sweet element, so I'm putting Kinder's wing bourbon and peach barbecue sauce. I'm going to try that. in here. Now the recipe never said anything about the amount. So I'm just gonna put what I think looks right in here. Then we're gonna mix that in. Until that ain't gonna be enough. So we're gonna come back in with some more. I'd probably say, you know, we're probably about a quarter of a cup of that Kinder's barbecue sauce in there. All right, as you can see, I got a little wire mesh and we'll sit on top of the Weber kettle. I already have it sprayed down with duck fat. Got my cream cheese out of the refrigerator. Now it says to take and cut these, the cream cheese into 1/4-inch squares. So how many I'm gonna need, I have no idea. All right, we are back. So all the recipe really says next is just to, you know, make your meatballs to whatever size you want, which I think that's about good for me. Flatten them out and put one of these cubes of cream cheese inside of it. Fold it back over. And then reform it. There you have it. All right, we're gonna bring in for this last one, just in case I didn't get it all on camera the first time. Very messy. And the last one. I did change up a little bit. So you're probably not gonna need half of the cream cheese. So I actually went to doubling up. This one's a little bit more, but I actually went to doubling up the cubes of cream cheese. I mean, again, back to, you know, extra cheesy isn't going to hurt nobody. But also the fact that it just didn't look like enough in there to me. So some of our meatballs aren't consistent in size, but you know, there'll be dinner one night where we'll just sit down and have, instead of subs, we'll have meatballs and mashed potatoes or green beans or something, but we'll make it work. Take a quick look while the traffic's not going down the road. Looking excellent. $147, got a ways to go. Well, if y'all can see, they're just about ready to come off. I'm gonna just top coat them a little bit more of that barbecue sauce. Let it run down over the edges and call it. All right, there you go. They're all done. Hours and hours of cooking. It got cold on me, so I got slow cooking. I got a live going on right now, so I am going to take a bite and taste these things for you. Other than that, I'm not going to be able to make a sub as I wanted to. There it is. Cream cheese filled spicy pork burger. Excellent. That is so good.